Gavin Newsom and DWR. Mostly Gavin Newsom. If he's so worried about saving water by not letting the water out, why doesn't he build more reservoirs to save more water in? Because, you know why? Because he doesn't want us to have the water. He wants to hoard the water in Lake Oroville, in the Oroville Dam, and then let the dam break. And his excuse will be the fish. And it's really not about the fish, because he really doesn't care about the animals or the people. He only cares about lining his own pockets. He'd probably step on a frog if he had to, if it gave him $100,000 more in his pocket. That's an exaggeration. But he would do it for a photo op. Because you know what? I just say frog because everybody on the left hates Trump and they hate Keck. They hate the honk world. Honk honk, right? So anyways, he should have built some reservoirs to save the water from the last 2 years we've had of heavy rain. But since he chose not to, we're in a world of hurt. So it's not cool. And that could have created more jobs too if you would have built reservoirs in this state, because this state is basically, or has been suffering from really severe drought in the past, and you haven't had any extra water, which would make sense because you don't have to be that smart to figure it out. You just dig some holes, really deep holes, and then you channel the water into those holes. And if you want to put cement down on them, then that way it doesn't absorb into the ground and get wasted, sure. And then you just pump the water in and out. It's like they're doing already with the dam to generate electricity. That's the idea, right? But it would create more jobs and create more of economy in the state, because there's not enough work, because they won't allow any technology here or any drilling or anything for oil. The offshore drilling is not allowed. So, and then the other idea was the other guy ran against Gavin Newsom, John Cox. He wanted to build one of his ideas was to build a pipeline to filter the water from Alaska down to all the way down to Southern California, where the water's needed really bad in the summer because it gets really dry there, and they don't let people water their grass or nothing, so it's really not fair. People can't even enjoy their yards because our water's being controlled by the state, and mostly the leftists. I'm not going to blame the Republicans that are here because they are the minority, and there's only so much they can do to stop the leftist on the state. It's basically they're just throwing a few drops of water at a huge fire, which happen to be the Democrats' favorite weapon of choice in the state is wildfires. And as of late, it's now water. So I guess that's their new fetish, is flooding everybody out. So anyways, I voted for John Cox, and now after this, if this dam fails, everyone else will wish they voted for John Cox too, because he would have came up with a better solution than what the Democrats have for this problem. Their solution is to ignore it and just put a Band-Aid on it and take the rest of the money. That's why Trump doesn't want to give them any more money, because they've squandered the money and wasted it on garbage we don't need. Sanctuary state. And that's why Paul Preston says we should become a 51st state. From San Francisco, up north from San Francisco, will be the 51st state. Break off with our water and our resources, because we don't want to put up with the Democrats anymore and their garbage. But this whole thing is due to bad water management and a communist governor who hates freedom. He hates Republicans. He wants to flood the state full of people who don't want to contribute anything except take away from our state. And he wants to push everybody off their land by flooding it out. And he's going to let it happen and then pretend it was an accident and say it's global warming and all that.